Alright, so we move on then to
We do.
Las Babas del Diablo.
Here we go. Which is...
Okay, it still says identity up there.
Oh, okay, these are perhaps different identities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you are good to go, let's start with part 1.
All good.
Okay. Perhaps if it's okay with you, after we finish Las Babas del Diablo, I would love to stop for a lunch break for myself.
Of course. 20 minutes or
Something
30 minutes?
20 is probably fine.
Alright.
Yeah, that would work. But first with part 1, Las Babas del Diablo. A cluster of nerve pain tightens its grip on the man as he withers away in confinement.
There was no phone. I'm sure you realize that already, but I'll remind you. It wasn't there. Not until it started ringing. It was a survey call from hell. No real questions were asked, and no answers were needed. No philosophy, no science, no history, no art. Nothing of any real consequence. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Paracelsus. Okay.
Mm.
You've been doing so much. I'll take this one.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Although Paracelsus is a real person, I think, in history. Unlike Merlin
Hmm.
and Aleph. I think Paracelsus was like a Renaissance artist or an
It looks
alchemist.
like Renaissance. The German Renaissance in particular. Medical Revolution in the 16th century.
Hmm. I'm a bit rusty on my 16th century history. Oh, Dahlia says that Aleph is jobless. Yeah, his occupation is prisoner. A prisoner of his own mind.
Indeed.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a bit of a whiny voice.
All
Sh-
right.
Surely it wasn't an actual call from hell? I suspect this is nothing more than another of our neuroses manifesting itself. As we re-enter our labyrinth of recollection, it every so often collapses into chaos. Given that, it would be better to conclude that this is only an illusion wrought by hypothemesia. Fragments of the discourse interlace, shaping a story both novel and obscure. Like Las Babas del Diablo, the threads of reality stretch in a myriad directions, linked by some unknowable force. What is it that you suggest? That we are mentally compromised? How positively unlikely. Just consider how many of us are doctors here. If we really were slipping into madness, then we could treat it. But taking medicine at random is not a compromise we can handle. We don't have much time left, Paracelsus. We cannot afford to waste it on ourselves. Huh. To see a rose reborn from the ashes, one must at least have the patience to watch it bloom. Perfection is demanded in all things. Even the tiniest particle of dust could tune the creation of the elixir of immortality. Every alembic, every ember, every vial must be meticulously positioned, without deviation. But achieving such precision is too difficult. Wouldn't you agree? Of all of us, you stand close to our triumph, Master Alchemists. Okay, so they are the alchemists. Cool.
Mm.
All look to you, all follow your guidance. And yet, are you about to claim, as Aleph does, that beyond this point, there is only emptiness? No, of course not. I'm only pointing out that we can't afford to lose ourselves in these infinite minutiae day after day. Mental fatigue is an inevitable consequence of the strain we put ourselves through. I have walked this path for many years. The rose, nourished by the fountain of immortality, has remained unchanged for 1,000 days. But who can say if it will wilt tomorrow? I have done everything within my power. The rest is in the hands of God.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep. The darkness stirs as an old, worn screen flickers on in the darkened room. The dull tone persists, rippling through stagnant air. Inside the sealed glass, a rose trembles as one of its wilted petals falls. His hand rises, hesitating for a moment, before selecting a chat window that has long remained dormant.
You are back.
What do you think? Should this be narrator or Aleph?
I think you're right. I think these big block decks are Aleph, so I'll go ahead and read this.
Yeah.
We are aware of it now, but awareness is not enough. Our theories are insufficient. Our knowledge incomplete. We need more. More books. More truth. More reality. Sheesh.
Now, what's the chat window about? What is...
Well,
it's so stark in the rest of the setting.
we are in the 90s, so
Hmm.
AOL is definitely a thing, right?
Hmm.
We could have AOL already, if it's like late enough in
Ah.
the 90s.
Hmm.
Though I wonder if this is like post Storm or pre Storm. We don't know when Aleph was
Right.
plugged from the timeline.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Aleph was one of the people from the original timeline, like with the Foundation.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's been like, and he's seen every single storm, and yeah.
Hmm. But
Hmm.
that's just the speculation for now.
Yeah. Uh.
You missed the polling session?
Oh.
Was there a polling session?
He's probably talking about me pulling for Aleph.
Ah,
The VOD is up on YouTube, Blank. But
mhm.
honestly, it went pretty fast.
Yeah.
I got him after 410 pulls, maybe.
Ooh.
So it was like 60 something pity
Mhm.
at that point. But yep, I have Aleph.
I
Anyway, we are, as you can see, Blank, we are just voice acting the side story for Aleph this patch. Blank is so mean! You're so mean!
Good night, Blank.
Yep, you go to sleep now, okay. Thanks for stopping by and wishing me to lose my next 50-50, Blank. Love you too.
uh, my ad is currently running, so I'm just gonna go ahead and yap while it runs, for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I also rolled for Aleph as well, and I think
Yeah.
I did surprisingly well this patch. Like I lost 50-50 in Recoleta after like 40
Mm.
rolls, but then immediately got her on my first 10 roll. Um,
Ooh.
so that was pretty cool. And
Ooh.
then Aleph, I was able to get within 30 rolls, winning 50-50 as well.
That's so good.
Yeah. The video
Yes.
of rolling Aleph is up on YouTube, and this is a good
Mm-hmm.
time as any while the ad is running to let folks know. I did share the link with you, Shiny, but I know you're doing research still. But for me, I am
Mm.
seriously applying to become or rather,
Mm-hmm.
unofficial reverse 1999 content creator.
That's
Uh,
right.
if you'd like to help with that, the video of me rolling for Aleph singing "The Police's Every Breath You Take" is up on YouTube. If you'd be so kind as to subscribe to my channel, that'd be very helpful to boost my chance of becoming a content creator for Reverse 999. I applied to them, and well, they kind of look at statistics like subscriber count and view counts for the videos. So if you'd also go specifically to my playlist titled Reverse 999, and play that playlist and watch the videos, like them or comment, that would also help immensely as well.
Yes. Go watch decaf stuff and leave comments and likes
Hmm.
and subscribe.
And while you're at it, check out ShinyBot TV's VODs on YouTube as well. This particular voice acting session will be up on Shiny's channel first. I would be uploading it about a month from now after some editing. I think for this
Mhm.
one, I might actually go the extra mile and like add some sprites in manually just to keep things visually interesting. Mhm.
All right, let's get on with part 2 of Las Babas del
Oh, wait,
Diablo. Except it's not part 2
yeah,
because
part
that's
part
a
two's better.
fight.
I was gonna say,
Part 3. Okay, so if you're ready for part 3, I will start.
let's go.
Okay. Endless scrolls of messages spill across the small screen, like a nosy virtual neighbor, disregarding any notion of consent.
You got
Ooh,
mail.
I would love to voice the linguist because I was a linguistic major in college and for no other reason.
Please do.
Okay, let's see. Hmm. Okay. There's something unusual in the way this dialogue is unfolding. Who in their right mind would greet a person missing for over a year with "you're back," as if your last exchange had been a few minutes ago? I'd be willing to put money on it. You have no concept of time whatsoever. The prisoner requires no special insight to see it. The linguist, on the other end of the screen, is not the one he had previously been speaking to. Oh, the chat window, maybe?
Hmm. You're not the linguist.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I was trying to do a German accent and failing, but it's Ludwig. Okay. Naturally, I'm not Ludwig. You're linguist. You can call me Lorentz Butterfly, if that name holds any meaning for you.
Oh, quick pause.
What's that?
Lorentz Institutum, the
Oh.
organization of X, who is like trying
Oh.
to discover the secret of the world by seeing how far the storm can take them,
Oh.
and also the same organization that X recruited Eagle into. Although I don't think she was fully aware of that.
It's the butterfly effect.
Hmm.
Okay.
The Lawrence Institute is supposedly part of the foundation, but specifically is a like separate organization within the foundation somehow. With
Oh.
what are they called? The Computing Institute. What's their name? Um,
Oh. Wait, there's Laplace, there's
Laplace. That's it. That's it. The Laplace
Oh,
Computing
okay, okay.
Institute. Yeah, they're supposed to be part of the Laplace Computing Institute, and their headquarters are there, and yet
Hmm.
no one seems able to find it until they get mysterious research notes that tell them, "Hey, look at this. Try this."
Oh.
X seems to be part of that organization, and Eagle's father
Hmm.
was as well. And based on the anecdote, it seems Eagle joined them, though I don't think she's fully aware that she is part of them.
Oh.
Their members all wear butterflies on their outfits.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Just had to like very quickly nerd out over
No,
the lore.
that's yeah. I think I knew that that was familiar, but I couldn't remember how. Go for it.
As you wish then, Lawrence Butterfly.
He complies without resistance, reshaping the designation in his mind.
Then you're saying that he has vanished. The linguist, I mean.
That's right. One day he just up and disappeared. There's nothing left but an empty husk and a disaster in his wake. No one can say for sure what happened. Everyone's been scrambling around since. It seems like we keep expecting him to just reappear, and take back his garbage spot as easily as he left it.
Then, you are searching for him as well.
That's a generous assumption. But at least if we're talking about what it is I'm doing, then sure. As for why I keep doing it, haha. Let me paint a picture for you. I'm in a long-abandoned office. How I got here is irrelevant. Let's just say a certain research institute's security team dropped the ball. This place is empty, worthless, except for this 3x6 computer, former property of your linguist. Getting it up and running without setting off any alarms wasn't easy. I've said this 1,000 times before. Redefined dragon tree resin is a disaster waiting to happen. Using it for any electronic device was madness. Now, the entire circuit board is crawling with these damn critters. This computer, much like the linguist, has been weighed down by an utterly gratuitous affinity for classical design. All things considered, the fact this thing still functions is nothing short of a miracle. Laplace, Lorentz, thief, robber, researcher, arcanum, linguist. The prisoner orders and reorders the words in his mind, absent of ethical weight. So far, no answer presents itself. The only thing of any use in here is a remote communication program. It's so damn clean. It almost makes me mad. Even more baffling is that this program is still running after all this time, and there's only one chat visible in the logs, yours. For someone the linguist never mentioned to anyone else, Mr. Aleph. You two certainly had a lot to talk about. Your chat history reads like an infinite loop. Between June 12th and June 22nd, 2004, you dissected a single preposition over the course of 3,000 messages. From March to July 2005, you two spent 4 months fixating on whether holiday language exists, exchanging 1.2 million words. With a little editing, it could pass for a landmark philological thesis. I have to say, it's a bizarre thing. You're like some kind of ghost in the machine, a hallucination he conjured. So what are you? An undercover Laplace agent? Or maybe just an imaginary friend?
I am not with Laplace. As for being his friend, I wouldn't know how he defines us. We merely exchange our thoughts when the occasion arises.
Alright. You're touchy about calling them a friend. That's fine. I wouldn't be surprised if Ludwig felt the same way. I suppose that makes you something of an unofficial advisor to Laplace.
My responses are not confined to the Laplace institution, nor were they reserved for the linguist's question alone.
Oh? So you'll just answer anyone with about anything? Why is that, Aleph? Think you know everything? It's a bit egotistical. Unless you're actually a program. Just some old process running on a loop in this dusting thing. Or maybe that's why they've kept you on.
I am not a program.
Thanks for your honest answer, Aleph. And yet, oddly enough, I feel more confused about you than ever. No matter. I think your responses might somehow be more mechanical than a program. So let's change the subject.
Okay, so based on this,
Hmm.
I think Lawrence Butterfly here might actually be a separate person. And the
Yeah.
linguist was another facet of Aleph's personality, Ludwig, but maybe the dice was like keeping their, well, was like giving the linguist a body that could work in Laplace, if that makes sense.
Wow.
Because like the Idealist and Merlin had their own bodies, right? Up until we broke
It
everything.
sure did seem like it, yeah.
So I wonder if like the other personalities are also given bodies thanks to the die,
Yeah,
the tier of Babylon, right? Um,
right.
and if that's maybe how like that version of him was able to carry on as if they were separate people.
Hmm.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
It is very hard to say. I already have a hard time tracking stories in this game, and Aleph's story is just on another level.
Yep, that's the ID for you.
Yay!
All right,
Hmm.
let's
Okay,
do the.
so
So go ahead.
part 5 then, right?
Yes. Then you get to
Okay.
take your lunch.
Yes, then we will break for 20 minutes after this. Okay. 2 books rest upon the unpolished wooden table before him. One book bears the title Meaning and Mental Phenomena, Vienna First Edition, 1921. The other, Structural Analysis of Symbolic Systems, Selected Philosophical Propositions, 1918. The pages are aged and yellowed, and the first cover is adorned by a precarious slip of paper with the words, "To my dear friend Aleph, Ludwig." The books rest against each other at a calculated 20-degree tilt, an arrangement that forms a structure both intelligible and functional.
Problems do not truly exist in gradients of complexity. They are, at their core, just a series of problems. Every problem must have an answer, and each answer in turn may lead to transcendentality. That is how it is, isn't it?
You know, I dabble in a little side business, purely for the enjoyment of it, which has led me to some truly unusual encounters. But a screen-bound conversationalist claiming to possess all the answers to the universe. Now that hits my top 3 most bizarre for sure. Second place, an Arcanist who was erased from the very fabric of society. A few years back in Luxembourg, I was researching an Arcanist when, overnight, he simply ceased to exist. Maybe it was a curse. Whatever it was, everyone forgot all about him, which, in turn, made my research obsolete. Apologies. You'll find I enjoy extrapolating from and deciphering my subjects' minds until I get a full grasp to them. It's really the only way I can find some joy in the work. As for the strangest of them all, it was something that happened in 1999. I was at Cambridge, sitting in on a philosophy class, when the bird-headed professor suddenly stopped mid-sentence and declared that being a philosophy professor was the most absurd profession in the world. No sooner than that, he left and resigned his post. Another investigation cut abruptly short. Thief. Assassin. Sociopath. Laplace. Lorentz. The scattered words solidify, locking into a discernible pattern. This time, the prisoner has his answer.
You are an assassin with a talent for analysis, and the linguist is the latest of your targets. If you are looking for the linguist's location, I cannot help you. At least not yet. Your identity is relevant. I simply do not know.
An absurd truth. But what compels such unguarded honesty? Perhaps because he is even less of a threatening conversation partner than a program. Don't be hasty, Aleph. For researchers and assassins alike, truth is like las babas del diablo. Thousands of strands, impossibly entangled, forming patterns that twist into incomprehensible messes. But what you mistake for incomprehension is merely the first flicker of a clue. Tell me about your work, you and your linguist. I want you to see what kind of cosmic embers your twin intellects have sparked.
The linguist and I, or to be exact, he and the idealist, have been engaged in the pursuit of a perfect linguistic framework.
Is that so? Then you believe in the possibility of a perfect language.
There are languages whose phonetics are widely regarded as elegant, and others valued for their communicative precision. Yet among them all, I have found no single language that embodies perfection. Yet, the ideal is determined to create a language that tolerates no vagueness, one in which every term is precisely defined and controlled. In this endeavor, he and the linguist were aligned. The linguist held that only by building and maintaining rigid definitions would be able to erect a true foundation for metaphysics. Completing this task would eradicate the notion of skepticism that has persisted for over a century and resolve the nascent contradictions of empirical inquiry. Each of them sought to create a linguistic framework capable of encapsulating their own understanding of reality.
I see why you got along so well. Someone's coming. We'll have to put this on hold for now. The details of your perfect language model. I have a feeling they hold more pieces of the puzzle behind the linguist's disappearance. I will unravel Las Babel de Diablos. The words twist and distort before the prisoner's eyes. They unfurl into a band of digits and keystrokes, their logic forming an entire world and revealing to the prisoner sights never before seen. The dust-covered office door opens as a security officer storms in.
Let's go and do this one.
Okay.
Identify yourself. What are you doing here? This entire floor is off limits.
Oh, I thought it was Aleph's room.
No, it's somewhere in the plus, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah. Me? Oh, I just happened to be passing by and noticed the door was open. If you want to point fingers, maybe start with whoever left this place unlocked.
Step away from that device, ma'am. You're in direct violation of Appendix 3, Section 68 of the LSCC Safety Management Regulations. According to protocol, I have no choice but to...
Hold on. This is a piece of history right here. You need to respect its delicate circuitry. Handle it with care. Ah, great. Now you've gone and riled up the critters. A swarm of critters surges through the machine, shorting its circuits in an instant. Flames catch on dust-laden files, and the abandoned office erupts into an all-consuming blaze. Well, let's just hope Ludwig really is dead. Okay. Wow.
Okay, so that kind of confirms that Lawrence Butterfly is a separate person from Aleph.
Mm-hmm.
A ma'am,
Seems
though.
to be.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
have a few suspects in mind. No,
Oh.
wait, no, it can't be Matilda's mom because Matilda's mom is like well known.
Yeah.
Could be like Kayla, Sister Grace, aka.
Oh.
Like if we're talking clandestine operations. That's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
unclear as to if she's really a spy for Constantine or not. That is the kind of theory with phototaxis is that it's her ability being used, and she's kind of like suppressing her
Oh.
consciousness somehow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Questions. The lore deepens.
It does. I didn't even know we were gonna get this kind of lore. It's interesting. Okay. Well, with that, I think I will take a break for about 20 minutes to eat some lunch.
As will I.
And when we return, we will be continuing with El Gusano, which already I want to look that up, what that means. El Gusano.
I think it's some kind of
The
like dipping sauce.
the worm.
Oh, the worm.
Gusano. Ooh.
Now my tryptophobia is acting up. All right.
Oh.
You enjoy your meal. I will as well.
Mm.
See you in a
All
while,
right.
folks.
See you in a bit.
You can ring my bell.